Hey, what's going on, you guys? Review Man here, and today I'm in my car. I'm reviewing Hummels and Heroin, the latest episode of South Park. I know I should have reviewed this last week, but apparently I fell asleep whenever that episode came on. So here we go. Here's the review. The episode's about the Stan's grandpa in the nursing home, and it's about Hummels with those little German figures, and Heroin. The nursing home people are using crochet and little crochet pillows to give heroin to these. They're like these entertainers, like the people that plays Chucky, the Chuck E. Cheese rat, to Swiper the Fox. Pretty much anybody who's an entertainer at kids' birthday parties are giving the kids those little Hummel figures, and the people at the old people at the nursing home, and the old people at the nursing home are giving the people at the entertainers the heroin. Hence the name of the show, Hummels and Heroin. The kids get the Hummels to give to the grandparents, and the grandparents give the kids heroin to give to the entertainers. And so the episode's going on, and first of all, the guy that plays in the Chuck E. Cheese, he dies from a heroin overdose, and this kid named Marcus, he's trying to figure out where all the people are getting the heroin from. And then then he figures out, he tracks it to Stan. Stan tracks it to his grandpa, and his grandpa gives him the lowdown about what's going on inside the nursing home. That the people are getting the little German figures and giving the heroin. Pretty much they're giving all the prescription drugs and overdosing to the grandparents are giving it to the people. The people are giving the little Hummel figures, and whoever has the most Hummel figures becomes head bitch. And this woman, she's named Mrs. McGillicuddy, and Mrs. McGillicuddy. That seems like that name sounds familiar. Mr. McGillicuddy. Oh, I know who McGillicuddy is. That's the name of the dude that did the rec center. He did the rec center in the Crazy Crips episode. That explains that. Oh, okay. I know why that name. The Crazy Crips. Okay, here we go. And then Mrs. McGillicuddy, she's trying to overrun the nursing home, and the nursing home and Stan is trying to help his grandpa by taking over Mrs. McGillicuddy. Hang on one second. Hey, I'm doing a review. I'll be a minute. Hang on.
Huh?
I'm doing a review. Hang on.
Okay.
Mom's saying, what are you doing here? And so the McGillicuddy, she's holding the nurse. She's pretty much head bitch in the nursing home. And Stan comes up with this idea about how to overthrow Mrs. McGillicuddy. And so this is another funny part that happened in the episode. Cartman, he said, I don't know how. Oh God, I do know exactly how we're gonna distract a whole bunch of elderly people. And they go to the nursing home and do like this choir quartet thing, and then they're singing like all these songs like 5-year-old songs and this, that, and the third thing, and old people are like, oh, you guys suck, hey baby. And then while this is going on, while they're distracting them, Stan is going into McGillicuddy's room and stealing and taking the little figurines. He's taking them, and he's gonna steal them and give them to his grandpa, so his grandpa can be head bitch in the nursing home. And then that leads to the McGillicuddy going back to her room, and she said, "Oh, somebody's in my room. Who stole all my Hummels?" And then she goes to Stan's grandpa's room, and he said, "So you took all my Hummels?" And Stan's like, Stan's grandpa's like, "Go ahead, Billy, get out of here." And then he's like, "You're damn right I did." And he picks up all the Hummels, starts bashing everybody with the Hummels, bag of Hummels, and he looks right at Stan. "That's how we do shit in the nursing home." It's one of the funniest fight scenes I've ever seen in South Park, and I've seen a good amount of fight scenes. And then in the end, Marcus he tracks down what's going on at the nursing home, and Stan tells him that he has to exact revenge, and then Stan's grandpa becomes head bitch. Mrs. McGillicuddy goes to solitary confinement, and that's another funny thing in this episode. Solitary confinement is just them going to like a room all by themselves and playing solitaire for a few hours. And one of the old guys, he was like, "I don't even know how to play solitaire." And so anyway, that and then in the end, Stan's grandpa was like, "What's going to happen to all them? What's going to happen to all them doctors that are prescribing all the medication?" And Stan was like, "Oh, I think they're going to get their revenge soon enough." And at the end, Marcus goes to this convention at the South Park the hotel, and he pretty much gives them to exact their revenge by having all the people that dressed up in costumes and all this, pretty much exact their revenge on the doctors. So anyway, guys, that was Hummels and Heroin. I should have posted this last week, but I was a little busy. I was a little busy. I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't busy. I fell asleep. I forgot all about it. And I'm gonna post tonight's episode right after it airs. I'm gonna post tonight's review right after or the newest episode right after it airs. So anyway, that should be it, you guys. I posted all of them. I posted white people renovating houses. I posted white people renovating houses. I posted, what was the second one? Anyway, what was the second one? I posted franchise prequel. I posted holiday special. And then there was one more about Tweak. It was about Tweak and Craig. Oh yeah, put it down. So there's been white people renovating houses. There's been Put It Down. That was the second episode. Then holiday special. No, wait. It was holiday special. And then skipped a week. And then franchise prequel. And now we got Hummels and Heroin. So yeah, it's been pretty crazy going on in South Park. What's going to happen next? I think this one's going to be a Halloween episode since Halloween's coming up. So yeah, anyway guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and I will see y'all guys in the next video.